talked about motivation before, and I have to admit something. I find it really hard to get motivated and stay motivated. And the reason is simple. Because I don't have a goal in mind. Now, a good example of me not having a goal would be when I first started this YouTube channel. I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I knew I wanted to document my progress and my workouts, but that could only take me so far. Eventually, I just stopped making the videos because I wasn't motivated to make anything. I didn't think I could provide anything of value. And that's a real problem. Happens to a lot of people all the time. What changed, however, in 2017 is I said to myself, I'm going to make a video a day in January of this year. So that's 31 videos. I hate to break it to you, I'm on number 30 right now, and tomorrow will be the last video for the daily videos. It was really enlightening to see how much effort it takes to make these videos. Being creative on YouTube and getting new stuff out there that's gonna be, engaging and entertaining is really hard. I respect anyone who can put something new out every single day, especially if they have a full-time job, but put something out every single day and retain an audience and grow an audience, because that is incredible to me. I realized how much time and energy and thought process goes into making videos. Before, things would just come to me and I'd make them, but it would take me a while for more things to come to me and make them, and eventually I just didn't make them. But now I'm forcing myself to make a video a day. So I'm forcing myself to get into a creative mindset. Now, I don't know if you noticed, some of my videos are just straight boring. It's because I don't know if I have that creative mindset nailed down, and I don't. So it made me realize that's something I need to work on. But I was dedicated to making the 31 videos, regardless of how I felt about the content. The motivation behind it was that I told myself I was going to use this time to make a video a day to see what happens. No end result is necessary. I didn't need to say, oh, I need to have another 500 subscribers. I didn't say I need to make money doing this. I just said I need to do this for me, back into being creative. And I did it. There's a few of my videos out there that I made that I'm pretty proud of. The Swole Mates video, Brian's weight loss video, and there's a couple others that, I did them and I was like, wow, that actually turned out better than I expected. So I guess the point is, if you don't have a goal in mind, it's hard to push yourself to actually try to achieve something. My suggestion is try everything and anything, because you don't know what it is that you are going to get attached to. And I had no idea when I was younger that I was going to get attached to making videos, or that I would be in the career I'm in. I had no idea, but I took one small step and it snowballed into something bigger, and I couldn't be happier. Now, with that being said, there are other things that affect me. I talked about clinical depression and some other stuff. I had a back injury. I went from 150 pounds up to 185 pounds, or even heavier, pretty shredded, and I realized I transformed my body. That's one of my highlight videos on my channel. I transformed my body. I got injured, had surgery, and I went backwards, and that scared the crap out of me. It scared me because I thought I could never get what I had before, and I kept focusing on the past. I used to be able to deadlift 500 pounds. I used to be able to squat 400. That doesn't matter right now. You know what matters? Moving forward. And that's what should always matter. I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna move forward. And a lot of people say, oh, why would you go back to the gym after you're injured? And I realize it's because it makes me happy. I can still make progress. I'm doing everything I can to stay healthy. Making these videos and even being injured and working on, progress at the gym. All these things are just goals that I created and a program I created, to assist in making those goals a reality. are all super important, and it's something that everyone should focus on. It's not necessarily the end result that needs to get you, you know? It's the daily grind, it's the step-by-step grind, you know? I think people need to set a goal and an expectation for themselves to get things done. Now, whether everyone does it or if it's just an innate ability that people have, you know, the really, you know, motivated go-getters, or if it's just people who absolutely know the process and know that setting a goal is what's going to push them to the next level, to make the next step. I can say I want to make a goal to have 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Great, how am I going to get there? So what would I do? Make a video a day? Work really hard? Make it, you know, my essence and my being to push my videos and make sure everyone knows who I am? Absolutely. If that's really what I wanted, that's what I'm gonna do. That's not what I want. I just want to be creative. I want to stay in the gym. You know, I want to make a documentary for my brother. I want to help others as much as I can. Those are my goals. And you know, to achieve those goals and stay motivated, it's taking small steps. So it's no magic, you know, it's definitely a mindset. But picking your goals and making sure they're short term and they're achievable is very important. You know, do that. It's something that I think people don't think about as often as they should. They feel like they need to make leaps and bounds. But in reality, these small steps are the steps that turn into these big steps and these big leaps and these big jumps. And the fact of the matter is, some of these people, or most people, take those small steps all the time. And then you might see them as taking a huge leap, but in reality, they've been working their ass off for X amount of time and then achieving, you know, their ultimate dream or their ultimate goal at the end. So I mean, take that into consideration. I do hope you can find what you love and the stuff that makes you happy. I hope you can appreciate life around you. Try new things. Do everything you can in your power to stay motivated, to stay on top of it, and be the best person you possibly can be. And with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow.